Okay, so when placing artwork, you should place it between, so the middle of it is between 57 and 60 inches tall. And the reason for that is that is approximately eye level for most of the population, the average height people. So in this case, because I have the toilet here, I don't want it too low. So I think I'm going to go at 60 inches, which is right here. And I'm just making a little tiny mark for right now because that's not centered. And what I want to do now is measure side to side between the walls so that I can get it somewhat centered on this wall. And that distance is about 31, so that would be 15 and a half. So 15 and a half inches over is right about here. I know you can't probably see very well, but 15 and a half is right about there. And what I'm going to do now is take my level and put it by that mark, and then get the bubble so that it's plumb, which is kind of hard because I've got wonky walls here. But that's right about here. And then here's my other mark. So I need to move that over slightly so I can make a mark around the same spot. Make sure I'm getting it aligned. So it's right about here. And then I will, oh no, I lost my spot again, there it is. Make sure I've got it level and mark where that is. So it's right around there. So right around here, I've got it almost perfectly at that mark. And I'm just using pencil, and it will come off with some magic eraser that I have. Now I'm going to measure my paintings, and I want to make sure that they're spaced about 1 inch apart. So this will be where the first one will hang, but I'm going to measure the back of the paintings, or not the paintings, our artwork, so that I can see where I need to hang, put the other hooks for the other 2 pieces. And then I will be back. So my pictures are 11 inches tall, but on the one I'm going to put in the center, the hook is down, the hanger is down about 1.25 inches. So half of 11 is 5.5, but then I have to subtract 1.25 inches from that, so 4.25 to get where I need to put the hook for that picture. So I'm just going to go to my mark here and measure about 4.25. And then I'm going to see if that's aligned, if it's plumb with the other mark that I made. And it's not quite, so it needs to be about here. So it needs to be right around there. Okay, so now I'm going to take just this style of hanger and hammer it into the wall. Okay. And here is the first piece. You see that? So now, because the I keep calling them paintings, the artwork is 11 inches and I want them spaced an inch apart, I'm going to measure down from that hook 12 inches and up from that hook 12 inches to place the other pieces. So what I've done is, I don't know if you can see it, but I made a little mark on my level with the pencil where 12 inches is. That way I can make everything plumb and know exactly where I need to make the mark for the other hook. And I'll do the same thing going up. Make sure I'm plumb. And then that'll be at the top of that one. Okay, so let's get those put in and we'll see how they look. So I'm just going to hold it up just so I can see where the top will be and then the bottom one will be. Okay, so here we go. Have the artwork hung. And I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I'm going to move over this way so you can get a better angle on everything. So that's how it looks. So it fills in that space quite nicely. And I don't know, I might put something on top of the water tank just at the bottom, but I'm not sure. Maybe a basket or something. Okay, so now I'm on the wall above the towel rack and I am going to measure up 60 inches and that would be right here. And I'm just going to make sure that it is measure stuck on the baseboard. Make sure that it is about halfway through the halfway point of the towel bar. So the halfway point of the towel bar is right about here. And I think it might be a little to the right. So I'm going to get my level and make sure it's plumb again. And then make the mark that I need for it to be in the center of the towel bar, because it will look strange if it's not centered. Okay, sure you got that. Okay, so okay, and then I have my magic eraser. I'm just gonna, the level's left some marks on the wall, so I'm just gonna get rid of those excess marks. And then I'm going to measure the sign. And I'll just measure it from top to bottom, so you can see it here. And it's 12 inches, so I need to go up 6 inches from that mark. But it's actually a little bit less than that because the hole for the hook is down a little lower. So I'm going to go probably 5 inches on this one. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before and make a mark on my level at 5 inches. So you can see I made a little mark here, and I'll get rid of that once I'm done. But I just want to make sure that I've got this at a good height and that everything is aligned. Okay, so that's right there. Now for this one, I'm going to use a more decorative hook because the hook will show. So I'm using these rose, I don't know if you can see that, rose type hooks. And I'm going to put that into the wall to hold the sign. So I get it on my mark. Just tap it in right there. Okay. And then I'm going to hang it right like that. Now, I think it looks a tad low, so I think I may move it up just a little bit because it's right where the towels are. I was a little worried about that, but I wanted to check it out before I did it. So I think I'm going to move it up maybe to about here. Okay. So stay tuned and I will show you that in a minute. So I have moved the sign up about 2 inches, and even though it's a little higher than eye level because of where the towel bar is, I think that's a good height for it. Now I'll show you from a different angle so that you can see. Thank you for joining me today as I do some decorating in my guest bathroom. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button below and also hitting the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. I may do a few more things in this bathroom, but that's all I'm going to do for today. So thanks again, and I look forward to you joining me next time. Bye-bye.